Howdy, ladies, gentlemen, and others. It's me, Royston Charmaine. How are you doing? You may notice that I'm being a bit more quiet than normal. That's because it's almost 3:20 in the morning. The Crohn's is still really bad. I say I can't sleep. I'm not tired at all, despite having barely slept in what feels like forever. But anyway, I'm going to have to be a little quieter, because whilst this room in my flat, my single man flat, is an office, in the flats above and below, it is a bedroom. At least one of which I know is definitely in use, and I think the other one might be as well. So I'm going to keep it down a little. But since I can't sleep, I said it again, can't sleep. Since I'm not tired and have nothing to do, not that I only make videos when I have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying. I'm behind on commissions. I've been feeling ill and so not wanting to do them, and it's been really hot here. It's still hot. 3:20 in the morning. It's still like 20 degrees. I know that's not much for people in other parts of the world than me. I'm not used to this. It's too hot for me. So seeing as sleep just isn't really on the cards, may as well catch up with some commissions. I'm well behind now, way behind my schedule. So let's go. This morning's comes from Dylan here. Hi, I'm thrilled to be requesting one of my favourite albums released this decade, Cub by Wunderhorse. I'm going to say Wunderhorse. Wunderhorse are a fairly recent band, started as a solo project by frontman Jacob Slater in 2020 and becoming a full band the following year in 2021, so a COVID project by the sounds of it. Cub is their debut album and is packed with incredible songs from start to finish, in my opinion. Slater's vocals really shine to me, but that is not to say the instruments lack in the slightest. There are some beautiful lyrics and riffs, and this album is home to my personal favourite track of all time, Teal. That's a big statement, Dylan. Well, we'll see when we get to that one. How far down the album is track 6? Okay, noted. I could just have some extreme bias towards this record due to my emotional connection with the songs. That's fine. So this is your Saturday night wrist then, from my perspective. And the people I associate with the music and the band with. What? And the people I associate the music and the band with. Right, got you. See how inflection changes the meaning of something. But even if this album doesn't hit as hard for you as it does for me, I hope you still enjoy listening to it. Sorry if this was just tons of ramble. I look forward to seeing you react to this. Don't ever apologise for rambling. That's great. I love it when people do this. Like, look at the passion in this. This isn't just like he's throwing out a recommendation. This is taken thought. Thank you, Dylan. All right. Wunderhorse's Cub came out in 2022. They have had another album, which is similarly well received. In fact, very similarly well received. That came out in 2024. That was Midas. Based on this pattern, there may well be another one next year. Maybe. In fact, there's been a single this year. So maybe sooner than that. But for today, we're just going to look at Cub. 85 based on 5 critic reviews, all of which are positive. The lowest is 80. Really good. And then 78 from about 560 user ratings, which again is very good. I've never heard of this band in my life before getting this request. And so I've intentionally continued not listening to them so I can hear this for the first time right now. It's labelled as alternative rock and indie rock, both of which are things that I quite like. So, yeah, let's get into this. I'm here on Album of the Year. We're going to go through and rate all the tracks individually. I can hide my face so you can see the numbers bit. And also, we are going to have Genius open with the lyrics up and a little image in the background so that you're not just staring at a blank screen like I am. Okay, there's the preamble waffle done. Let's play the first track. This is Butterflies. Just going to turn it up a little bit. I've intentionally turned it down because I know that when I have it absolutely blasted in my ears, I tend to shout into the mic. Which actually, since I'm not going to be shouting into the mic, I should turn the music down a little in the mix. There we go. Live mixing there for you to witness. Not that I think you're interested in that in the slightest, but there you go. Right. He says alternative rock and indie rock. So far this feels quite post-rock to me, the way it's building and the way these riffs are. It feels so David Bowie. Why? There's something kind of grunge in that guitar tone too. I need a little more volume, a little bit. Sorry if I look like a sweaty mess, by the way, it's because I am. Call me crazy, but the lyricism feels kind of Call Me Taylor-ish, Slipknot sort of lyricism. I don't know. Maybe it's just this part. Oh wow, we're nearly done. Okay. I mean, I should have guessed that from like the song ends there, but I don't know. I didn't feel like 3 minutes. We're gonna fade in? No, I think we're just fading out. Okay. I really like the guitar tone and the instrumentation and the kind of feel that we have so far. This like post-rock, kind of grungy. I don't know, it always feels, this kind of music to me always feels like the guitars are at a different tempo to everything else. Like the guitars are like quite picked, faster picked riffs, where the drums and the bass feel more like half time to them, which is always a really nice feeling. And the vocal as well. Like the vocal is very slow and, you know, ominous. And so then, yeah, we're talking about Lust. You played the strangest game. Well, let's try my thing again. Lust, you played the strangest games. There were butterflies. Didn't work this time. My game, by the way, is if you want to know what a song's about, you can read the first line and then the last line before the first chorus. But in this instant, it didn't work. So let's read more. You played the strangest games under the bridge that day, too young to understand the places you put my hands. Okay. Okay. You laughed and turned away, but I remembered it perfectly. 'Cause tattooed on your spine was a million blue butterflies. So jump off the bridge, kiss the water. So, suicide? Shouldn't say that word on YouTube, damn. How far into the recording are we? Might get away with it. Dust covered in the park, just as the world got dark, the moon behind a veil, the blood underneath my nails. So when I read that, I thought, oh, we're hiding a body. I just can't shake the sin, there's something beneath my skin, and all you left behind were a million blue butterflies. So, sexual abuse of a minor, and then murder. Maybe we killed our abuser. But yeah, it fits the tone of the song because it felt haunting. It felt, I don't know, unsettling. been quite an enjoyable way. I think it's an odd choice, I think, for an album opener, because I'm not sure what tone it was trying to set, but it certainly set one, and it set me on edge. I'm going to go 82. I enjoyed the sound, I enjoyed the flavours. I'm just not sure, I'm a little trepidatious. Let's see what track 2 does. Leader of the Pack. Sweet Home Alabama. That's a weird combination of things to start with. Oh, this one was a single? I think the last one was actually as well. Okay. This is all chorus, okay. Nice. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. Really good lyricism. I actually have friends that I know for a fact, if they don't know this band already, they would love this. So I am going to share this in a minute. I won't get my phone out now. In fact, I won't. They're definitely asleep. Oh wait, I'll do it tomorrow. Remind me. Ooh. Very nice. Yeah, I think the chorus kind of said what the song's about. I don't think it matters too much what this song's about. I think it's just the kind of it's talking about being stabbed in the back, and it's always the one you most expect. But what made that song really good is just the flow of it, the riff of it, the feel of it. Barely over 3 minutes long. In fact, it just kind of died its final note on 3 minutes. And that for me is the epitome of an 85, because it's comfortably great, but it's not really challenging the 90 plus greatest songs ever. I think it's just a fucking good song, you know? It doesn't, what would it need to get into the 90s? Just kind of more. Like, it was, everything about it was excellent. But it's 3 minutes long, and it's a straight verse, chorus, fun rock song. Need a little more than that to get into 90 for me, but still, excellent. Next song is named after my favourite colour, purple. Green eyes cry.
Long nights pacing the kitchen floor. This house is half crazy and Dad's always drinking and nobody's listening and no one seems to care. There's nowhere I can go. And she dreams purple and anger and roses exploding in circles around her. No louder and nobody's noticed the gun at her temple. They scarred her. You don't need to be lonely tonight. Rise up from the ground like a dancer. You turn and your face.
That guitar work is so good.
You do it with style and you fill it with beauty, the grace and the fury, the fire in your crazy smile. They can never take away, never. And she dreams purple and anger and roses exploding in circles around her. Grow louder and nobody's noticed the gun at her temple. They scarlet. You don't need to be lonely tonight. And she dreams purple and anger and roses
Very nice.
floating in
Very pretty.
circles around her. Grow louder and nobody's noticed the gun at her temple. Hey Scarlet, there's a home fire here in my heart.
Tried and true rock song, male-led rock song, love song about a downtrodden girl. Lovely. 83. Next song is a short one, 2 minutes 30. It's called Atlantis.
I don't wanna be remembered, but I don't wanna be forgot. I don't wanna be forgot. And you, maybe you're the great pretender. You get everything you want. You get everything you want.
Sorry, itchy nose. I know it's weird to keep doing that. I'm not picking my nose, promise. Just itchy.
Sunk without a trace, any color that you like, as long as it's black, just as long as it's black. And there's something that I've got to tell you. There's something I forgot to say.
Okay. This fits then with the first verse, because the first verse was kind of like half saying things. Don't remember, but don't want to be forgot. Maybe you're the great pretender, you get everything you want. Kind of not really expanding on things, and then saying, that you're just sadness and you bury everything else. Why do they use different accents and different apostrophes? That's weird. Also, this band sounds very American, but they use the English colour. Are they Canadian, maybe? I'm not going to stop again. I don't have anything different to say. I'm going to give that one the first 70 something. I'm going to go 78 for that. I thought that was a very good song. Just not great like the other ones were. Just kind of, yeah, not really enough to it. And I feel like I've already heard that. Alright, 17. This album's flying past. Short, sharp, well-written songs. Okay, already love these lyrics. All 3 lines. Release the rain from your skydive eyes. Another step down chorus, okay. Okay, Punch and Judy now. I'm gonna have to look. English, okay, cool. Didn't know that, Dylan, sorry. Oh, wrong screen. I know it's in part because they're only just over 3 minutes, but these songs all fly by so quickly. I think there's a fly in here, it's distracting me a little, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to pause after that one. That was really nice. Yeah, these opening lyrics are brilliant. Release the rain from your skydive eyes. When you smile like a razor blade, you look so alive. Do I look pretty in your pictures? Do I fool you with a laugh? Just take a photograph. It's like you adore this person, but you're nothing to them. Just take the photo. So it feels like it feels performative. And you just want to be held. Yeah. Really sad, and it felt sad. But I don't know, I don't really feel like it hit as hard as some of the others. It's better than the last one. I'm going to go 81. But this is still 5 tracks in. A really strong start for an album. 82, 85, 83, 78, 81. Like what are we averaging out to there? 81 point something probably? 82 maybe? Really strong. And now we get to what is, according to Dylan, the greatest song ever written. Actually, sorry, he didn't say that. He just said it's his favourite. That is a very different thing. So yeah, let's listen to that. Teal. And I'm going down to click on the lyrics thing before I actually play on the song. Which is kind of the wrong way around, really, isn't it? But anyway. They feel a bit like a band I like whose name has left my brain. Concentrate on the song.
You were wearing a black dress, cleaning the shadows, chameleon-esque. And we were together, and we were
Turnover.
15, but nothing is real then, you know what I mean. I slept with that dancer, I didn't mean it. It was all in a dream, babe, all in a dream. All in a dream.
So he was thinking back to the time he cheated on his girlfriend when he was 15 and denied it.
And I hadn't seen you in a couple of years. You've been at the doctor's, you call me in tears. Take it, baby, I'm broken, I can't be fixed. They think it's my kidneys, they don't know what it is. And how could this happen, man? I'm just a kid, I got something to live for, and so much to give. Now I live in a basement, a blade at my wrist. I think this is over, think this is it. What if this is it, man? And all of your friends, they say that they need you. When you need them, they just get up and leave you. One of them said, I don't care if this kills you. What if it did, Katie? What if it killed her? What would you do then? Hope you'd be sorry. Hope you go to her grave. Apologize for me. All the time that she gave you. Every time you were worried. That's cause she was your friend, man. Hope that you're sorry. Truly. And when I was using, she still said you love me. Be more of a human, less of a junkie. You got a gift, man. Go and be something. If I was in your shoes, I would be jumping.
Wow.
And that's when I felt it. It conquered my heart. It was the light of a candle in the depths of the
Wow.
and there was a fire. It danced in your eyes. A beautiful world and a beautiful man. A beautiful man. A beautiful man. A beautiful man. You got a beautiful man.
So yeah, sonically it reminds me of a band I haven't listened to in a long time now, called Turnover. And the reason I forgot the band name is because as soon as I thought turn, my brain went style, and then I had to be like, no, it's not Turnstile. And I was like, what's another band that we know that begins with turn? And my brain went, Turnstile? No, it's not that. Just went around like that for a little while. That song's wonderful and horrible. Lots of these songs are kind of horrible. So a terminally ill child girlfriend that we had when we were also a child, relax. Who's terminally ill, and no, this is the powerful bit, isn't it? When I was using she still, I'm just going to read this verse out like a poem. It's excellent. And when I was using she still said that she loved me. Be more of a human, less of a junkie. You got a gift, man, go and be something. If I was in your shoes, I would be jumping. And that's when I felt it conquer my heart. In the light, it was the light of a candle in the depths of the dark. and there was a fire, it danced in your eyes. A beautiful world and a beautiful mind. That's outstanding. That's outstanding writing. Like, spine chilling. Spine tingling. What's the word? Chilling. Just chilling. No, there's no body part for chilling. Maybe I am tired. Maybe I'm in a state that we call overtired, where I've gone beyond being tired and now I'm just kind of existing. I feel like I've been there for a while now. Anyway, that was excellent. Does it get 90? Not quite for me. It's the best song on this album. I'm going to whack an 87 on it. Really, really enjoyed that. Excellent, excellent song. Alright. The first one to breach, not only to breach 4 minutes, but it's the first one longer than 3.5 minutes, and it's over 4.5. Another kind of, the song titles are very colourful and visual. Like, say it's got a grayscale album cover, you can kind of see it better there. Lots of the, like, butterflies, which evokes colour. Purple is a colour. Atlantis, for me, just feels like a colour blue. Teal is obviously a colour. Poppy gives me colour. Yeah. It's weird. It feels... The entire thing feels like something from a lot longer ago. 3 years ago. Like I said, it feels kind of Bowie-esque in a lot of ways, which is a massive compliment. Alright. Poopy. I am such a child. Is it poppy as in heroin then? It doesn't say it there. It does feel quite Velvet Underground though, so I'm gonna go with that read that I got, that this is about heroin. Even if I'm wrong, I'm sticking with it. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, that's all. Okay. So this is it, really, lyrically. Poppy's lips taste just like whiskey. So intoxicating. Is Poppy a girl though, or is it a drug? We're lost in a kiss of electricity. Could be either. And I was alive when you were with me. That feels like heroin to me. That's the problem with rock and roll, man. Pretty much any song that is ostensibly about a girl could so easily be about drugs. I want to drain your wide-eyed ocean, I want to tear your mind wide open, because I was a child of modest emotion. We're barely even halfway though, so there's a lot of instrumental buffoonery to enjoy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit like. Yeah. My mind just completely drifted into something else then. Forgot completely where I was. Which is a compliment to the music. And as we fade out, I'm gonna go equal with Teal. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was excellent. I'm going 87 as well. Strong beginning to the second half of this album. This song is Mantis.
Did it move? Did I move you? Was there feeling? It felt so full of faith, like a baby. Oh, so trusting and easy me.
Okay, interesting.
And you can stamp it out with beautiful insight and make it profound, but it just hooked like hell.
So he was naive entering a relationship.
That's just you.
And he got punished for it. No being the bigger man here then. Well, being the big man's overrated. Be better, be angry. Be whatever you need to be. These songs end so quickly. We're already in the final stretch. Who are you trying to convince, buddy? Slow down ending. Yeah, solid. Bit of a drop off from the last two tracks, but it was always going to be. I think I'm going to go with the same. 79. One better than Atlantis. Very good, not quite great. Girl behind the glass behind, not capitalised, oddly. Oh, it is here.
I found a photograph, someone I used to know. 5 years has gone so fast. Where did you go? Where did you go?
Ticking on to 4 a.m. and I can feel yawns coming. And we're just getting to the end of the album, so pretty well timed. If you see me going, so doing little internal yawns. Light coming down for choruses, it's interesting. Like obviously normally you build up to the chorus and then go big. The bigger. But just a little second verse and then I reckon a big chorus. Whoa. Okay.
with magic in your eyes. I'd do anything you want me to, but I won't watch you die. I ain't watching you die. You're the girl behind the glass.
Now we come down again. Okay.
You're the girl behind the
I think the outro will go up then, probably, or maybe like midway through. You know, 4 out of these 8 will go up. Yeah, here we go. Very Weezer.
Sometimes I get a broken kind of feeling. I worry and I wonder where you are. Don't go just yet. If you need me, I'll be waiting. I miss the things that make you who you are.
Yeah. The girl you thought would become something never quite did, just disappeared. And you hope she's okay. That's cool. 80. Really good song. Morphine is next. I didn't like being on morphine in the hospital. It made my arms feel itchy. I asked for a opiate, but they didn't have a non-opiate, so they put me on a weaker opiate, I guess.
Stranded in time.
Again, we're in an opiate song, literally this time. And again, we feel kind of Velvet Underground-y a little bit. There's been a lot of, probably intentional, sonic homages to other artists. Like, I've heard a lot of things that have been like, oh yeah, that's this. And it all stitches together really nicely.
Under the flag,
Oh yeah, there you go. It's a heroin song, alright.
Did you ever want to fly? 'Cause nothing ever felt so
The band name is Wunderhorse.
but she's
You know, horse is a name for heroin. Morphine will rub you blind. Opiates generally. Spenny habit, mate. Spenny habit. That was a bit loud. Dial it back a little, Royston. There we go. Back in this zone. I hope I'm audible. I turned the music down so I would be. Need to turn that back up before the next one.
fading on the fire as you sleep. Waving goodbye. Morphine.
So like, this song's already really good, and I've already hit like. But the last one of these on Poppy was really good. And these are like the least listened songs on the album, Poppy and Morphine. Shame on you. But no, wait, Morphine isn't really. Yeah, still. The bottom half. I enjoy the lyrics and the vocals, but honestly, if this is just what this was, I'd still listen to it. Are we fading? Yeah, we are. Okay, we're fading. I'll just give my number and leave it rolling then. My number for that one is an 85 again. Really, really, really good. What was the other 85? Track 2, wasn't it? Yeah, Leader of the Pack. This is a really good album, guys. Really good. None of the songs are quite, like, incredible. But the weakest is a 78, which is still really, really good. And we're already in the epilogue.
Sweetest feeling, an easy freedom. I got no reason or cause to wonder why. The times are changing. Feelings fading, and I can't place him. The boy I left behind. So goodbye, mother. I really loved you. Despite all the other thoughts that crossed your mind.
Sad. Again. It is pretty sad, this album.
Crossed your mind.
Oh, it's really pretty again.
When I get back there, I'll breathe the cleaner and keep the secret in the corner of my eye. Hell, say you've been waiting.
Where's this come from? Where's this been?
So time to face me. Look me in the eye. Look me in the
I've hit like on 6 out of 11. Solid hit rate. And I haven't disliked the others, just not quite at that level. Oof. Oh shit, it's over. Alright. $83. Really good. I'll leave that off actually, because yeah, so 82, 85, 83, 78, 81, 87, 87, 79, 80, 85, 83. And I think the album's going to have to be an 83. I think that's where... Oh, face can come back. Hi. I think that's where it's at. And I think for my written part of my review, I'm going to say a fresh new journey through familiar surroundings. No wheels reinvented. Just find. And I think that works. I think that's what this was. I think this was a lot of sounds I've heard before. Nothing mind-blowing. Nothing particularly out there or crazy or pushing any envelopes or anything like that, but just a fucking good indie rock, post rock album. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Really, really good. Thank you, Dylan. I'll listen to the other one as well. Midas. Yeah, I'll have a listen to this on my own time. But not right now. I think I should probably get in bed. 4:10. Yeah, probably. We're getting light soon. Anyway. Oh dear. So, from me, Roasting Charmaine, and from my channel founders, Trin Exists, Cabbage, and Kate, until the future, drive safe.